I'm not always the person that speaks on every topic. I normally reflect on what we are doing and how we are attempting to make life better for this university system. I'm a product of this university system. Graduated from the University of North Carolina. Did my cytology training at the medical school there. I feel very fortunate to be a part of the system in a real way. And when I think about my other siblings, 4 brothers, all of us touched, graduated, or held classes at a UNC-System. It is not always a time when everything's going to feel great. Sometimes feeling uncomfortable helps us grow. I speak as a retired leader in the field of diversity, equity, and inclusion. My work over 20 years helped to make people not be controlled, but to find understanding. It is imperative that we continue to listen to one another, to understand one another. When I became interested in politics and elective office, I said that I would represent all people and be the representative for all people. And during my tenure, I believe that I've done that. Nothing was ever so telling to me than when people came to my retirement celebration, all races, colors, ethnicities, they came. I was so humbled by that because it allowed me to see that during my life, I did something good, that I helped people, that I did not discriminate, that I did not close my eyes to things that were wrong, but found a way to communicate and connect with people that mattered. I believe I've shown that in my tenure here on this board. To talk, to share, to care, not to control, not to indoctrinate, and to care with not just a sense of this is what I want to do, but how can I help you? And to be proud of where we are. When we think about how we started, there would not be any women in this group. It would be all men. But look at where we are now. Not only do we have men and women, we have a diversity of ethnicities right here on this board, serving the citizens of North Carolina, the students in the classrooms, the teachers. When we look at our faculty and our chancellors, we are also diverse. So diversity, equity, and inclusion, and I must add, belonging, are part of growing. Did everyone who taught diversity, equity, and inclusion get it right? No, they didn't. Some people said things that were not true. And that has hurt the fabric and the ability to carry things forward. But it does not mean that we stop. When I retired from my position in the field of diversity, equity, and inclusion, December 1st of last year, I said, this isn't over. people were sad. They wanted me to continue. But God had a different plan for my life. And I welcomed that. But I told them, simply because I'm not going to be there, it doesn't mean that the work will end. When you think of Governor Brown, who stood so eloquently and stated what he was going to do as a young leader, our future is bright. We must grasp it. We must not hold back. We must not say this is how it's always been. But how can we make things better? How can we improve our situation? Not everyone is an eloquent speaker, but we all have ideas. And we know right from wrong. We know when people are saying the wrong things for the wrong reasons. And oftentimes when that happens, people are hurt. So I ask that on today, when we make this decision, that the leaders in our campuses will not feel as though we've turned our backs on them. But we are allowing our educators to educate, to lead with confidence, to be able to say that even if it's not called diversity, equity, and inclusion, we have a way to help people and make that path forward clearer for all people. And yes, we can improve. There's always room for improvement. And as I close, I say to you, let us work together. Let us be understanding. Let us not condemn one another, because we've all fallen short. We've all made mistakes. So as we rectify a mistake, let us take advantage of the opportunities that we have at hand and continue to make this university system the best that it could ever be. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.